Happy Sunday. Right on the money and one person already? Shelly and Anthony, hello, darling. How are you? How have you been? Sunday already. I feel like Sunday rolls around really quick. So lots to get into tonight, talk about, per usual. We'll just wait for some people to come on in. I hope I don't have to keep hitting this button. Let me see. Hello, Chris. Hello, see you fine and hear you fine. Good. How was everyone's week? Good, I hope. Sunday fun day. Ha ha ha, you're so funny. You do it all the time. It just said 3 people, now it's saying 1. Now it's saying 2. YouTube's being weird. So anyway, this is an Italian zucchini. I figured I would show it in my videos. I keep talking about this zucchini plant that's up my aisle that hasn't produced 1 zucchini the entire summer, and here it is. So I couldn't tell you what it tastes like. This is from M.I. Gardner. Very weird and funky. Vandal the Land. Look who's here on time and not in Walmart. Hello, my friend. How are you? Guess who and guess where I am? No, you are not. Did I already guess it? You're in Walmart, right? Oh my goodness. Happy to have you. Happy Sunday. How's it going? I love when you actually show up. Yep, in Walmart. I can't believe it. Is that like your ritual? Is to go to Walmart every Sunday night? At the time I go live, it's funny. Funny, funny, funny. But happy Sunday. Welcome in. Like I said, I hope everyone had a great week. Dory's having a busy week. I'm sitting here smelling something sour, and I have to feed my new concoction that I'm doing with my friend, Pam. Sourdough, and it's so bubbly, but it's only 2 days old, this sourdough, so I'm just learning this. I'm going to try. So I have to take 100 grams out. Use a new clean jar. It'll be 100 grams in the jar. I'm trying to see if I can do this right. 100 grams in the jar, then like distilled water, 100 grams, stir it up, and then your 100 grams of flour. So yes, I am trying my hand at sourdough amongst everything else that's so busy going on. So yeah. And it smells like gross. It smells sour, literally. I don't know. My sourdough might be pretty potent in this house. We'll see. Hello, Paul, Honeyman from England. How are you? Happy Sunday. Oh, Chris, you're so weird. Shop do drop. What the heck? It's my stepdad's birthday. Pick up something. Not sure what yet. Aw, that's sweet of you. Vandal the Land. Hello, Sheila B. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Voon. How are you? If y'all know, Voon got all of our subscribers last Sunday. Such an exciting time. Paul is actually my stepdad's name. You just need a gift. How are you, Sheila B? This is what's in the picture for everyone that's just coming in. It's from M.I. Gardner, and it's called Italian Zucchini, and this is how weird it grows. It's pretty long, a little funky. I haven't tried it yet to be able to tell you what it tastes like, but it came off the plant. Sorry. It came off the plant that's up the row that never produced 1 single zucchini all summer, and I just found this one yesterday or the day before. So, Italian zucchini, I'll let you know how it is. School tomorrow, I know. I heard that from Chris. His son starts tomorrow too. Boone says, huge. It is, for sure. Oh, Paul, that's awesome. Check out the awesome lady. That is Boone. Child. Hello, Red Silo Homestead. Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We're going to get on. I'm going to get on to you too. I did see your email, but actually it came yesterday. So my video is kind of weird because I had to stop. I got a little choked up, to be honest. And then I said, pause time. But then I also had to deal with the door because my roommate was coming home, but it gave me enough time to pull it together. You shouldn't have, honestly. You should not have. How's life across the ponds? Join me in the dirt. There she is. Hi, Pam. Here's my sourdough. I forgot to feed it today, and it really smells stinky and sour. Ugh. But look at how bubbly that sucker is. So, when I get done live, I have to feed it because I just didn't feed it today. That's going to be my biggest problem. I'm going to need a reminder every day, like, feed your sourdough. Feed your sourdough. Wow, Melody. You got one just like your size, my shirt. And for the bed. Paul, it looks glorious. Italian zucchini seeds from Emma Gardner. But I can't tell you what it tastes like yet because I don't know. Hello, Barb. Barb's Country Home is in the house. Howdy, howdy. And a big shout out to my friend Pam. Join me in the dirt, who kept me company. I do have to say this Thursday. Listen, I worked hard all week. I worked really hard on Thursday day in the heat here, and then I stayed up. Pam's 4 hours different than me. I looked at the clock and I was like, Pam, it's 3:05 in the morning. But we chit-chat on the phone and I get things done. I can't get anything done when my roommate's up with his dog. So I've been a hurting puppy since I stayed up that late. But a big shout out to Pam. Ruh-roh. She's going to get on to us. Why do we feel like we're in trouble? Red Silo Homestead, you're not in trouble. I'm just going to let a few people get in or I'll have to keep repeating it. Looks good. Looks like it's hungry. Yeah, but it's sitting right next to me and I'm like, well, it smells sour. And I keep forgetting that it's the sourdough. So yes, everyone, she was making sourdough bread, if I say that right. And I don't know, I was doing 5,000 things and I just decided, okay, well, how much do I have to add? And then she said, you have to do that for 12 days. And I was like, what? I thought it was 7. What am I doing to myself over here? But anyway, my roommate bought me a kit for sourdough, the baskets and everything for like when I got here last year. I have a video on it, never showed it, I'll post it. So I have everything and I just thought, what the heck? Might as well do it. And I'm also going to do kombucha when Pam sends me a piece of her mother from the mother load. So yeah, I'm doing sourdough now and it smells. So Pam says it looks good, looks like it's hungry. It's hangry, says Boom. Yeah, I guess it is. Hi, Pusmaquati, I've missed you. Wow, what a huge squash. Yes, this is from M.I. Gardner. This is the Italian squash right here, off the plant up my road that didn't produce any at all the entire season, and this is the one that I got. But now there's quite a few flowers on this one. And I was ready to rip it out because it's so in my way. So I decided to let it live a little bit longer. But that's the size of it. I don't know. I can't do the phone thing with this one. Oh, yes, I can. I do that with all my squashes. But welcome in, Pusmaquati. I've missed you. Let's see. I know. Isn't that a big congratulations to Boone for 1,000 subscribers? I don't know, Boone, are you at 1,000 or are you 1,001 now? Where are you at, girlfriend? Huge zucchini and beautiful sourdough starter. Don't forget to feed it. Too late, Barb. Like, when I did it that night, I called her up the next day and I'm like, I completely already forgot to feed it. It's ruined, right? I need to start over. She's like, no, just take out 100 grams and add the stuff into it. I'm like, you sure? She's like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm like, oh, okay. And then today's what? Second or third day? Because I did it later at night. I said, I can't guarantee I'll be up at 11 every night. That was Thursday night when we were on the phone. getting things done. She was doing stuff, I was doing stuff. It's just company. She keeps me company while I'm trying to get things done. And that's when I made it. And the next day I had already forgot to feed it, which was why I called her. And then I forgot to feed it today. So I didn't want to do it while I was on live, but it does look awfully bubbly in there. I don't know if you can see that, y'all. Look at that. So it's a hungry. I'll feed it when I'm done live. Let's see. Like little high school girls on the phone, huh? Not exactly, but, you know, a little. It's nice to have company at night. We're 4 hours different. Who else is up at that hour? Except for us, you know. That's something we have yet to master. We always kill the sourdough. I did one prior to when I knew I was going to have to move, like leave my house. So that all went down the drain. And poor Pam, I call her up with all these questions constantly. And then I'm like, well, what if I don't want to do 2 loaves a week? She's like, you could put it in the fridge. So she's very helpful. 1,000 laugh out loud, Boone says. So exciting. Boone's at $9.99, $9.98 at the minute. What? That cannot be right. Are you kidding, Paul? She was at 1,000 last Sunday. I'm sorry, hon. This is the first notification I've received for you in a long time. I usually watch replays. I was wondering where you've been, Cosmiquati. Maybe re-hit the bell. You know how YouTube goes. They're always screwing up something, unsubscribing people or taking them off the notification bell. So that's all right. You'll have something to watch. Boring little old me. Oh, I love you. Your squash looks like something Get Smart would use as a phone. I know, right? I was going to hold up this. I'll show you in a second. Boy, I just can't type tonight, says Boone. Boone, you're fabulous. You have to keep the sourdough alive for 1 whole year before you can have a relationship. Oh, no. I'll be doomed then. I'm like a hit it or quit it kind of woman, you know. Psych, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we'll see what I wish I could have had sourdough passed down to me. You know, that would have been awesome to have like a 30-year sourdough or even a 10-year sourdough, but I don't know. Maybe I'll pass my sourdough down to my son or something. YouTube is wacky. It sure is. Hello, Suzanne. I've missed you, my friend. Happy Sunday. Tired, but I made it. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome in. Happy Sunday. 998 subscribers. All right, everyone that's here so far. I think we have like 8 people. 5 thumbs up. Hopefully it's not that slow of an evening tonight. If you're not already subscribed to the one and only Boone Child, who was at 1,000 last Sunday with Mr. Joe, please go over and let's get her at 1,000 and keep her at 1,000. Can we please? He went long tonight. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Suzanne. I usually get notified after an hour. Notified an hour after someone goes live. That's nuts. What is up with YouTube doing that? If y'all don't see me in chats now, know that I haven't got notifications. No, rang the bells on channels I'm sub to didn't make a difference. Well, that's crazy, Cosmiquati. Because I was wondering if you were feeling okay, because I haven't seen you. I stopped in Cosmic Cultivators last night to say hello. You were in there. I might have missed you, but I did say hello. I didn't hear anything back. Laugh out loud, hit it or quit it. Sounds like a few of my exes. Yep, I'm good like that, Paul. Proud mom. Oh my goodness, proud mom. I have a new Facebook. I'm so sorry. I have ever so much missed you. Missed you, missed you. Hello, everyone. Say, oh my gosh, that just got me tongue-tied. Say hello. Voon will remember. Proud mom 1966. Her and I communicated on Instant Messenger on Facebook and always came over here. How are you? She's from Maine. Oh, love her. I miss talking to her. I'm under Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It now. I have a new Facebook, even though I didn't want a fake book. That's where I'm at. You can go over and subscribe to me. you know, but that's usually how I talk to Proud Mom. Proud Mom, I'm so happy to see you. How are you? But it says, yeah, it's weird. I get notifications like days after channel posts. Yeah, I've had that sometimes too. Yeah, everyone, please go check to make sure you're subscribed to Voon. I know, right, Voon? Look who's in here. Hey, hey, Proud Mom 1966, she says. Where have you been? I've missed you. Red Silo, I see that. Sounds like my 20s, hitting and quitting years. It's all good, Melody. No worries here. I know you're not worried. You know my girl wants to grow her channel organically. Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. That happened to me when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I went right down to like 998, I think, like instantly, and I was ticked. But then by the time I woke up that morning, I was over 1,000 and it stuck. So let's get my girl there. After they post it, yeah, that's what Boone said. It's crazy. That's weird. I didn't see. I was there until they shut down. Really? Still sub to Boone. Thank you, Suzanne. I could have been crocheting. I was making slippers for my daughter and her boyfriend. Aw, that's so nice. Sheila B said, let me stop getting tongue-tied. I checked in. I'm still subscribed. Everybody's still subscribed. Call me soon. It's been a long, hard time. So busy with the moms. I'm sure. Send me, Proud Mom, send me a friend request under, well, it's me. Sorry, folks. I said it wrong. It's under my first and last name, which is Melody Rose. I tried to do the Bake a Leg, Let's Dig It thing, but that's where you can find me. So just remember, music is the first name and the flower, the rose, as the last name. Send me a friend request over there. But that Facebook will only be for the Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It for YouTube. So yeah, send me a friend request over there, Proud Mom, so we can catch up. Oh, you did get frustrated? Oh, I'm sure it'll look gorgeous. Yep, just checked Red Silo. Okay, Grow Lab, still sub to Boone. That's awesome. Please, people, get into a routine of checking your subs on a Friday, on Sunday, every week, as YouTube has a habit of messing with numbers. Also, turn the bell off and back on again for notifications. Well said, Paul Honeyman. Absolutely, because that's what happens. Okay, so let's get into a couple things. We have 10 people in here, and I'm not behind on any comments, am I? Friday or Sunday. So speaking of their other channel, can we get into this? Lots to talk about tonight. And Pam, don't go nowhere. Okay, so Red Silo Homestead, super funny. Listen, I'm such like a blonde sometimes. Don't anyone get offended if you're blonde, but you know, my hair goes so blonde in the summer. I was thinking I got a new subscriber and had no idea that the KY Grow Lab, which I'm assuming that stands for Kentucky and not KY Jelly. I just thought I had a new subscriber and didn't put one and one together, that they were the same channel. They did another channel. Until this came in the mail. So I will do a proper shout out, but I like to also give people a little bit more credit on my Sunday night lives for the things they sent me. Like my beautiful pot holders from Passamaquoddy. And if you'd like to see them, again, let me grab them. They're right here. I always sit them. I gotta get my slides on. I always sit them near the canner. And I'm like petrified of getting them dirty because they're just so stinking pretty. So I always put them back into the baggie. Look at how cute they are. Shout out to Passamaquoddy again for sending me this, because Proud Mom, now I pressure can. Yep, we got to get caught up. So yeah, I'm a newbie pressure canner. So I keep these, I use them, and then I put them right back into the baggie that they came in, so I don't get them all messed up. So anyway, I like to do, when something comes on like a Saturday or whatever, I like to mention it and show it all on a Sunday, give them a little bit more of a shout out, because I don't know, thank you everyone that watches my Sunday Night Live after the fact. It does fairly well and I greatly appreciate that. Let me just double check something. Note Melody, proud of you. You caught up with chat. There's KY Grow Lab, no problem. Let me see, Melody, were you talking about Facebook page? Yes, it's under Melody Rose, which will be the Bagel Egg and I tried to do Bagel Egg and Let's Dig It under Facebook and it wouldn't take it. So, hi, I'm Melody, but you just kind of already knew that. And my last name is Rose, R-O-S-E, just like the flower. So, snag me over there. Hi, Tina Ladybug. How are you? Welcome in. Thanks for coming. Hey there, Melody and everyone. So since Tina's just coming in case you didn't hear what we were talking about, Boom was at 1,000 last Sunday because of Mr. Joe Garden State Gardener. She's at like 998. Let's see if we can get her at 1,000 on my live tonight. And my Italian zucchini from M.I. Gardener. But welcome in. Awesome pot holders. I know, aren't they gorgeous? You need a spare set. Want a pot holders? Maybe, but I don't want to do that. These are gorgeous. I'm just afraid of like getting them dirty. I know you sent them to me to use them so I don't get burned in my new adventure, pressure canning, but I always try to make sure they go back into the baggie because I love them. They're gorgeous. Chris said, what a nice gift. Absolutely. She said, laugh out loud, they're washable. I know, but I'm afraid they're going to shrink. They are beautiful, aren't they, Boone? Let's see. I made some. Let's just say yours are beautiful and mine. Oh, no. I'm great. How are you? I'm good, thank you. There goes that weird blur. Just getting ready to show something that came in the mail. But make sure everybody goes and checks out Miss Tina Ladybug. So back to Red Silo Homestead, who sent this, who also happens to have the channel, the KY, let me go up because you know how I am, the KY Grow Lab, but I didn't realize it until I started to open the box. You'll see the video this week. I found out because of the letter. Listen to the letter that I got. Hey, Miss Melody, we hope this helps in your seed organization. Okay, so let's back up a second. In case you're lost, you're probably not. Remember I was showing like my seed bags and I said, yeah, real rookie move. I forgot to write what the seed was on the bag. Okay, so if you're in here for that live, you know. So it said, hey, Miss Melody, we hope this helps in your seed organization. Sharpies to mark those Ziploc bags, Ziploc baggies, and seed packets to keep the seeds for years to come and to share. I also included, and that took me back, and I had to hit pause on my phone because I don't even know how you even knew it. And I also included a scarf and beanie I've been working on since this past spring, ... Winter is coming, and I hope it helps keep you warm this winter. Pittsburgh Steelers colors and the paracord cord bracelet. Well, we're veterans, and a care package just isn't complete without a little red, white, and blue. All of our best, Darren and Justine, Red Silo Homestead, and KY Grow Lab. It says, P.S. Yes, we started another YouTube channel called KY Grow Lab. Darren does a lot of indoor and container gardening, which is more specific than the chickens and the homesteading we do at Red Silo. So we branched it out. Give the chickens a treat for us, D and J. Everyone, please go over and subscribe to KY Grow Lab because I had no idea that that was their other channel. And if you know, you know, I just absolutely love them. Let's see. Hobby Garden for Health. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. That's okay. Just take your time. So, yeah, if you're posted on your channel and you're in here on a Sunday, we share your link out over here. That's my way of showing love back and saying thank you for joining me on Sundays. I really do appreciate it. Oh, what a fantastic letter. Am I not kidding? And I don't even know how they know, because I don't think I've ever mentioned since I met them that I like the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm a sap, and I'm going to be honest, it's going to maybe look like my disposition changed when you see the video. I kind of started to cry. Sorry, but I did. So this is what they sent me. so I could get my stuff together here, you know, with the seed saving. I so appreciate this, y'all. You have no idea. 40 storage gallon size sliders. So I have plenty of baggies to keep saving my seeds, right? And then 75 freezer quart baggies inside the box. Little envelopes to be able to share seeds and store seeds. And hold on. Sharpies, because if you know, you know, I'm a long-time gardener pulling a lot of rookie mistakes. You know, and where did it go? We have some multi-use labels so I can label things and stay organized. Hello, Snow Garden. Marlene, duh. Hi, Marlene. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Hello, Melody. So happy to get to stop in. I'm at work, but listening. Thank you, girlfriend. Super proud of you. Uberly proud of you for the come salsa with me. You're rocking it out. I'm not kidding. So I'm showing a mail call right now. Hold on. So yeah, multi-use labels so I can get my butt in gear and stay organized. Veteran, red, white, and blue. Gotta love America. Awesomeness, right? Folks, get ready for this. I have to say one thing. I look like I strangled myself. No wonder why she was doing this since spring. I have never felt a scarf a day in my life that is this heavy. It is gorgeous. No idea how they knew I liked Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi, I'm Melody. I love Pittsburgh Steelers. Yellow and black colors, right? Get ready for this. It's gorgeous. And it's so heavy that I literally say in my mail call shout out video, could you imagine this in a blanket? Folks, can we talk? Let's start. Look at this. Look at this. It's a big umps. It's a big umps. It is gorgeous and super duper heavy and choking me. This is gorgeous. I said in the video, this is going to be my chicken attire. My chicken attire in wintertime here in Pennsylvania when I'm freezing my little self off. But oh my gosh, my God, you guys, craziness. This thing is so heavy. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Love everything. And no wonder why you were crocheting or knitting. I'm not sure which one. This since spring. This is unbelievable. Everything you said was unbelievable. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But this, I'm not going to tell a lie, made me cry. Because I'm like, how did they know I like Pittsburgh Steelers? I was saying to my roommate, like, feel this. Feel how heavy this is. And then I had to pull myself together and finish my video and just act like I was annoyed because my roommate came in. Absolutely love it. I'm wearing it out to those chickens in the wintertime. It's amazing. I wish you can feel it. It's thick, it's heavy, and it's super duper long, isn't it? What a mail call. Unbelievable. So yeah, I'm telling you, if this was in a blanket, I would never ever take it off. Kid you not. I'm probably going to be living in this all winter long. But yeah, awesome stuff. Lots of baggies to stay organized. Veterans. Red, white, and blue. Love veterans. Love my country. Fabulous. Thank you so much. The Sharpies. The labels. The envelopes. Wonderful, wonderful letter. Really, really, really appreciate it. So, that is Red Silo Homestead, Darren and Justine. And they also have KY Grow Labs. And they'll be doing a lot more indoor and container gardening over there. You know, a little bit more specific. So, make sure you're subscribed. And a great big thank you. Love yous both. I can't get over the scarf and the hat. Like, I'll probably look like a dork in the hat, but That scarf is so heavy, and I always like to keep my chest warm in the winter because I'm prone for like bronchitis and stuff. So absolutely love that. Go Steelers. So thank you, Darren and Justine. I love it. And stay tuned for the video this week. I'm not even going to refix it. I'm going to leave it the way it is. But if you see that I come back on, that's because I had to suck up my tears. So let me back up a little bit. Okay, I did say hello. I did mention it way back like a year ago. No, because I was like, how did they know? Already subbed to KY Grow Lab. Thank you, Suzanne. You should start doing YouTube. Hobby Garden for Health says I don't have a channel. Just have a little garden. Well, a little garden's better than no garden. Nice. Thank you. Let's see. Don't matter how small your garden is. If you ever start posting content, pop in here on Sunday night and I'll make sure to post your link. Thank you, Paul, for saying that. I really do appreciate that. Marlene, love you. Thank you for listening in while you're at work. Snack size bags work well for most seeds, says Suzanne. Yep. Saying hello to Boone. Saying hello to Marlene. Let me scroll. I will be mostly listening. Need to work on something. Okay, Suzanne. Awesome scarf, says Boone. It really is, and it's super duper heavy. Wow, someone made that just for you. I know. Don't say it like that. I'll start crying again. Oh, stop. I'll start crying again. I'm just a big sap. Vandal Land says Bananarama. I love it. Marlene said, that is beautiful. Who is the mail from? It is from Red Silo Homestead. Okay, so go check out their channel, Marlene, for me, pretty please. And they also started another channel that's called KY Grow Lab. It says, yes, we started another YouTube channel called KY Grow Lab. Darren does a lot of indoor container gardening, which is more specific than the chickens and homesteading that we do at Red Silo, so we branched it out. So Marlene, you might really like that too. You should see Marlene's salsa garden, did it all in one pot. She's doing a fantastic job. Looks good on you. Thank you, Red Silo Homestead. Awesome scarf, says Paul. You need to wear that for the high winds so you don't fly away with that wind melody. I know. It's going to keep my feet on the ground because, honest to goodness, like, I've had some scarves in my days. I bought some scarves. This is heavy, and this is going to be great, seriously, in the wintertime. I cannot even explain how happy I am to have this. It will keep you warm this winter. Yep. Hobby Garden for Health said. What are you going to wear that so that the chickens can shit all over you? Shame on you, Melody. No, I just mean like my roommate's not going to go out to feed them and spoil them like I do in the winter time. So my skinny butt's got to go out there and take care of them. Marlene said, that scarf is amazing. I agree. My father's cousin played for Steelers, number 56, Jack Ham. Yep, I know. And I remember him. Funny, Posmaquati. Wow, that's craziness. Hobby Garden for Health said I canned deer chili for the first time yesterday. First time canning meat. I was so scared for so long. Congratulations. That's a big accomplishment. I just started pressure canning just vegetables. I mean, I water bath can, but I'm just getting into pressure canning. And it was very scary, but I'm doing it. I still haven't quit yet. And you mentioned last winter about being prone to bronchitis, so we made it heavy to keep your neck and chest warm. Oh, and don't worry about washing it. Thank you, honestly. Thank you, honestly, because I really am very worried about, Chris will tell you, I'm very worried about keeping my chest covered up in the winter time, and I always have something up. Usually if I come in here, like it's not super cold in here and I'm just in like a workout type of thing. But yeah, I always try to keep my chest covered, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Problem is, I have to make it a point this year to get myself a real winter coat this year. Because I was supposed to get one last year and I just didn't. So I'm not taking any chances of getting sick this year. This is why this is amazing. The hat's amazing. I'll make sure I do a video with me looking all goofy. I'll probably have the hat up to here while I'm out there taking care of the chickens. But y'all are awesome. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me because of this. You've been here, but I didn't remember ever mentioning it. And I was just like, how would they know that's my favorite team? And like you remembered bronchitis. That's super amazing. That's how you know you grow a relationship with somebody. And I'm extremely grateful. So let me pull this together because I tell you what, I cry very easily. I can't help it. I wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm thankful for everything and anything that anyone ever does for this channel and for me. Vandal says, got to jump off in an 8% battery and still in the store. I'll pop back on when I get to the charger. Okay, thank you, Vandal the Land. Careful driving back so you get to your charger. She can hand wash it, drip dry it, right? Oh, Marlene, that's awesome. She's going to head over to Red Silo Homestead and subscribing to both channels. Melody, what size shoes do you take? I am a 7 size shoe. And I always wear like thick slipper socks in the winter too. So, you know, like if it's a boot or something, I could run like a 6.5, but I always get a 7 because I wear thicker socks. Because it's cold here for me in the winter. Hi, Indiana Backyard Gardener. You made it this Sunday. Hey, hey. I was over at her Feel Good Friday on Friday. I'd like to see like some of my friends, if y'all can make it, come over to Indiana Backyard Gardeners live on Friday nights. It's called Feel Good Friday. And we played a game where it was quotes from movies, like not like current movies, like 80s, 90s. And if you guessed it right, then you got a free pack of seeds. I won some kale, Laciato kale, some mustard greens. I also asked her if she had any red cabbage. And then a very nice gentleman answered the correct question, or like the movie, got it right, and one white eggplant, and he said, give it to Bagel Eggs. So I had to email her today. And it was just funny. It was a lot of midget jokes going on inside her live. It was funny. But hey, hey, Indiana Backyard Gardener, Adrian. Melody takes the size 38 and shoe. No, I don't. Hi, Sassafras Red. Happy Sunday. Colt's foot are all good herbs to take for lung health. If only I knew even how to pronounce that first one. Ella Campaign, Colt's foot, lobelia are all good herbs to take for lung health. I'm going to have to look them up after the live and educate myself. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone had a great week. So before live, I don't know, do you all remember? I don't know if the video ever got posted. Pam sent me Comfrey a while back. And I ran into someone's channel that's very close to Red Silo, but it's like Red something Homestead. And she was talking all about Comfrey and breaking it down and explaining it all. And I was like, oh. Because Pam said you could take the leaves off and put it on your soil. It'll better the soil. She actually pulled her plant up out of the ground, this channel. And she got like 8 plants out of it and said, oh, it doesn't matter. You could do it spring. You could do it summer. You could do it fall. But put it in a real sunny location. So I said to my roommate, you know that saying I always say, when you can steal from another plant, that's a bonus? I'm going to dig hers up and I'm going to plant it in like the in-ground beds in full sun. So I educated myself on some comfrey tonight. It has some medicinal herbs. You can also make the tea. That I did know. And then she also showed you how to root it. So that was interesting knowledge. Me too this summer. Just vegetables you can do it, girl. I'm trying. So this is what I did over the weekend. Well, Thursday night with Pam on the phone. I did what? Like, I think I got 3 quart sizes of more sauce. and 1 pint. So I did that. And then this was a weekend ordeal. You're all going to think I'm crazy. But remember, I had the 5 pounds of garlic. I did the first batch, and it was really very much liked by Jay. He will vouch for that if he's listening. So oil in the pan. I thought I was going to have to use my Dutch oven. I used my stainless steel pan. I made garlic confit, which is basically French. It's a way of preserving garlic, and it's very low and slow cooking it, so you don't burn it at all. I used a wooden spoon. It took forever. And then, so I did the first batch, and we all ate a lot of it. And then I thought, just keep going. You're on garlic. Finish one job. So I was working on garlic yesterday. I have a 16-ounce jar, 1.5 pints, that's done in the freezer. I looked it up. You can also freeze this. You can keep it in the fridge. Like if you have a little bit, I would suggest keep it in the fridge. I have another one in there, has a little bit in it in the fridge. This is my other one that's going to get frozen for the winter time. And this is all garlic confit. So I didn't want to waste the oil that I cooked this in. And I'm smart enough to know better, but you know, I didn't listen to my own instincts. And I went back and I read that if you don't strain the oil and you want to go and keep it, it will look cloudy. So I took the lazy way out, saved the oil. It was cloudy the next day. Yesterday I was making more garlic confit, and I wanted to save the oil. So I did 2 coffee filters, and there it is. It's not cloudy. It looks really clear, but this in itself, you may not believe this, took hours for this to drip through 2 coffee filters to try to get it. I mean, Jay said it looks like pee, but I guess that's pretty good. But that's the way your oil should look. So it doesn't go stagnant. You have to filter it so it doesn't get that cloudy film. So that's what I did all weekend, was cook garlic and preserve garlic pretty much, and do a new sourdough with Pam. What else did I do? Got a lot of my powders done, but now I'm on to this one right here. Let me think of where I heard it. Geez, I'm going to have a brain fart. A channel that I watch. They were talking about red, like sweet pepper powder. Said it was amazing. So I just started with sweet red peppers. And actually this one's my hot one, but that's about where I'm at with the sweet peppers, and I'm just going to keep going. I heard that when you dehydrate red peppers and then you grind it up, it's like the best, absolute best. And it's a very popular channel. When it comes to me, I'll tell you the name. So yeah, some hot pepper powder, and then sweet red powder. And then I did another jar of sun-dried tomatoes right there, preserved, ready to go. And what else? I have this to do now. Let me show you. I always screw up these peppers, the name of them, but they look gorgeous. Some are turning red, and I picked my first okra. Like, hello. All kinds of lovely peppers, but a lot of cayenne peppers in here, a ton. Like, I'm going to get a gazillion of them. So I'm going to save some for my health tonic that I make. I got to get on the ball. And I got one more. You saw the one last week. I got one more meat squash. So that might be it, because this squash was on the vine. The vine's dead, and this is the size of it, and I have no idea what this is. If somebody can tell me what this is, that would be pretty awesome. So I've been busy all week. I took down some bad sunflowers. I cleaned out the pumpkin patch, watermelon patch, busted my hump all week. And then now I'm having to stay up and stay awake at night because I can't get the preservation done with my roommate and his dog around. So that's what that's about. Okay, and thank you, Hobby Garden, for health. with the pressure canning compliment. Is anybody coming to the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic? Getting started on homesteading said, hello and happy Sunday. Oof, I don't know why I keep doing that. I won't be there, sorry to say. How's everyone this week? Good. How are you, Sassafras Red? Thank you for coming. Yes, I didn't have to cook tonight. Laugh out loud. That's awesomeness. You would have laughed at the video I was trying to send you this morning because it was hilarious and it fit into Friday's title, Adrian. Let's see. Midgets. Yep. I probably will not. Okay. Oh, it was funny, Boone. She goes live on Friday nights called Feel Good Friday. It's fun. You could win some free seeds when she does it. Oh, that looks fantastic, Melody. Thank you, Boone. I've been trying to get comfrey for 2 years. I was too, and then I met Pam, and she sent me some. And now I just really would like to have, I think it's nettle and something else. I do have a medicinal side, but now that I realized I could dig that up, I'm going to get multiple plants out of that. So we'll see. We'll see. As long as I don't kill it, maybe I can share it. Yep, we make a comfrey salve. Ooh, works great on my arthritic hands, says Red Saddle Homestead. Well, I have a permanent scar here now. As you can probably see that white. Something bit me here. And now it's scarred. Abby sent me some calendula salve. I put that on it. It helped, but it did leave a scar. And it kind of helped with my hands. This is just, I got working hands, folks. What can I tell you? Yummy garlic. Oh, Paul, I ate 7 cloves and got scared. Like, I love roasted garlic. I like just garlic in general, not raw, of course. But when Jay came over, I can't even make this up. He had a brioche roll and he must have had about 20, 25 cloves per half. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was scared on like 5 or 7, but it's so good. He says, but garlic does not work on this vampire, though. Laugh out loud. It's so good for you. Hobby Garden for Health says, nice garlic. Leave some space on top for expansion if freezing. Yes, it takes hours. It really does. Yep, there's expansion in there. I don't know if you could see it or not. This I took out of the refrigerator. I didn't freeze it yet, but you also cover it up with the oil that you're cooking it in. And then every time you take the garlic out, you have to make sure the garlic stays below the oil. But getting the oil to be clear was a project so that it wouldn't be like this foggy mess, which my first batch was. That's what I got out of the oil. And then Jay came with 2 more 5 pounds. So I now have 10 pounds of garlic I have to do. Oh, I love him. Oh, yeah, I remember that, Suzanne. I remember. I believe it, but it looks beautiful. Oh, thank you. Let's see. I have 300 packs of seeds at the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic in Kentucky, Grand River, September the 10th. Oh, that sounds like a blast. Wow, that is a lot. Let's see. Marlene says, I love seeing all of your garden success. Oh, there's been things that have been successful and a lot of things that weren't successful and a lot of animals getting in, and had a very unfortunate event yesterday. But anyway, yeah, a lot of bugs that I didn't really ever see or know about prior to this. So maybe it'll be better next season, but I'm grateful for what I am getting. I didn't get a buku amount of tomatoes. I probably got just enough to cover what I went through during the winter of last year. And my salsa garden was actually giving me a lot of tomatoes too. So I do have videos. I'm a little backed up, folks. Bear with me. That's going for that Every Little Bit Counts challenge from Three Rivers Homestead. I have some videos for that. Even if I'm past the date, I'm still going to post them. Me up at night doing crushed tomatoes, just things like that. So I figured since a lot of my footage was being killed out in the garden from the heat, bring these along for a lot of the preservation. So that will be new for me. Paul says, don't wipe your butt after picking hot peppers. You're not kidding. The pumpkin is beautiful. I have 3 pumpkins. This, I'm not really sure what this is. I know I'm behind. I have these beautiful yellow finch that come in to eat the sunflowers. So do I. And a lot of cardinals are showing up. Male and female are showing up now. Or pick your nose, says the Red Silo. He is the local funny man. Let's see. Oh, no, you didn't. You got it in your eye, Boone? Cowboy candy? Ouch. Yep, they all love the sunflowers. I was wearing gloves, but they annoyed me. Oh, no. Then you got to pay the piper. Yes, Paul, it was. If Mel is cool with it, of course. Yes, I'm cool with it. I said at that time, but I know I was behind, so post a link. I have some sale from Abby, too. We traded for budgeting printables. She wanted... Yeah, Abby's a very, very sweet girl, and she made me some calendula salve, and that really helped. I had a lot of, like, calluses and blisters and stuff going on my hands from all the work I do. I mean, you could still see my hands, I think. They're just not the greatest, but it really did help. I said wear rubber gloves when cutting hot peppers. Oh, I learned the hard way there, too. Mel said yes after you left. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Keep trapping my box when I move about him. Oh, Lord. Okay, so getting started on homesteading is just advertising everything about this get-together and free food and seeds if anyone's interested in going. And some ice. We had a lot of fungal issues here in central Illinois. Japanese beetles were bad as always. Cucumber bugs were bad. Cucumber bugs for me too. I had of course, y'all know, I had the Mexican bean beetle. You'll see a video coming up, some type of beetle that I thought it was the potato beetle, but apparently not. All over my Brussels sprouts currently, even as we speak, and I barely even have a leaf on my Brussels sprouts because things just keep getting in here and they just keep eating things. So yeah, it's been something else. And then what's the one that's taking over? It's spreading to every state. The Japanese lantern. Oh, but Jay sucked a lot of them up when they were babies, so that helped me out greatly as they were going to the next 2 larva stages, thank God. And I had aphids. Same here. I got no cucumbers. No, that's fake news. I got 2 cucumbers off of a pretty good plant. The beta alpha or alpha beta, however you say it, but just didn't do good. I didn't do good on cucumbers last year, but my cucumber starts for fall. I have a video on that, which I actually did August the 1st, to let you see, like, my seeds germinate in 24 hours. So my cucumber plants look pretty good. There's only like 1 or 2 leaves that are getting a little yellow spots on it. I have them in 2 different places. I did a concession sowing of beets. They're doing well. And I did rainbow carrots. They're already up and germinated. So, you know, that's... Some people don't agree with putting seeds out when it's hot like that here. But I did, and things germinated in less than 24 hours. Everything in my green stalk planters that Jay bought me germinated like that. Except my ruby red salad lettuce that I love. And that's the last of my seeds, so I'm a little bit worried about running out of that. That's what I'm hoping too. With the snow this year, that it kills off a lot of the bugs. Low tunnels for spring greens. I'm thinking about doing the PVC, but I don't think it's called PVC. I'm discussing it with my friend Jay to see if he can help me, because I think it's going to need metal stakes, 4 of them. And I don't know if it's going to be 4 of the PVC or 5 to hold my row cover up on the in-ground one, which is going to lead me into another conversation in 1 second. Cucumbers. Hi, Joe, Garden State Gardener. How are you, my friends? Happy Sunday. I know Paul's just funny. Hobby gardening for health. A lot of soap and water didn't help on a lot of the bugs this year. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay, so I'm at the bottom. So I want to go on to something else. Hopefully Pam is still here. Okay, so I showed you and my gardeners I have to be funny, Mel. I love when you're funny. No explaining to me, darling. Okay, so again, Garden State, not Garden State. Oh my gosh, Joe, I love you. And my gardeners, Italian zucchini. This is what it looks like. Okay. This squash, I don't know. That's the size that it was out there, so I picked it. Happy Fun Day. Ooh, can I take that, Joe? Happy Fun Day. I need a title for every Sunday over here. And Chris is always saying Sunday Fun Day. I'm like, no, can't use that. Mr. Joe uses that. And he just said Happy Fun Day. I wonder if I could use it. Anyway, does anyone know what squash this is? Because I don't know. Yeah, I saw them at Aldi's. Indiana Backyard Gardener. Went back. They didn't have any. And they definitely weren't for that price. Okay, so I want to explain something. Is Pam still here? Can I get a thumbs up? If Pam, if you're still here. So that's what I'm hoping to do, is to get the row covered, because you know the little green hoops. When we got that last ice storm, it pushed down, and that killed off a lot of my stuff, because I did garden last winter, and everything was doing fantastic until right towards the end of winter, and we got that ice storm. Forget about it. So I'm thinking if we do the PVC, it'll be up higher. I think I measured that. I think it was like a 17 by 36 long, I think. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. We'll see what happens, but I would like to be able to use that to garden in. I'm going to try to come up with something so I can put the chickens in the bed and let them eat the bugs, peck, scrape, poop. And I'm leaving my beds exposed this winter. I'm not going to put anything on them unless I'm growing food in them. So I can try to help out with the bugs. That's a heck of a butt plug, Mel. Yes, do PVC with 2 fit rebars to hold the PVC in place, a hoop house. Yes, hobby garden. Absolutely. Squished acorn squash. I don't know. That's what I thought too, but I was thinking, let me think. What I planted all in that bed. I planted acorn squash. I planted the honey, butternut squash, meat squash. I think Sourdough from Boone. I wasn't sure if that's maybe what this is. And I think that might be it. The Sourdough, I think that's how you say it. I don't know, but it's small, but I'm a person that likes to cut squashes open. I mean, this is funky looking, isn't it? And that's because the rest of the vine was dying. And of course, now the whole squash bed's looking really good because the weather at night's getting a tiny bit cooler. So I guess that's a possibility. Want to know what that was. Oh, really? That's interesting. Sassafras red. Love in my gardener. Me too. Melody, do you know how to bend the PVC pipe? I was gonna, well, there's one that's not exactly called PVC. It's called something else that bends fairly easy. I just can't think of the name of it, but that's why I was gonna go to Jay. The reason being is because if you don't know or don't remember, you may be new here. When I found the stackables at the dollar store, and then Jay was finding all these other stackables, he's the one, I did say to him, like, it's going to fall over. I was watching some videos. He came up with this steel metal pole idea to go straight through the middle, and we had 8 hurricanes here last summer. Isn't that weird? No rain at all this summer, 8 hurricanes last summer. Not one of them fell over. Still, they're still standing from the stackables from the dollar store. So I figured I would ask him for some help. Squashed autumn cup. Huh. Should we cut it open and see what it is? I am in Pennsylvania Grow Zone 7B, Hobby Garden for Health. Night, getting started on homesteading. Good luck with the event. Yep, Pennsylvania, very close to Jersey. Yep. I found that squash is a buttercup. We should cut it open, but I want to show you something else though first. Okay. So, where's my paper? Where's my paper? Okay, here's my envelope. I don't really hear anybody talking about it, but I'm going to be talking about it because if you know me, I always will try to do at least an experiment or two every summer, like gardening, anything that has to do with gardening, trying to garden in the winter with just row covers, seeing how that goes. And it was really successful until the ice came and it pushed the cover down. When the cover touches the plant, gives it frostbite, you can figure out what happened to the rest. So, I don't hear people really talk about the seed company very much, but it's called Best Cool Seeds. Okay? So, somebody can post bestcoolseeds.com. That's where I went. I heard that squash can cross-pollinate out of birdhouse. Maybe. Okay, so Best Cool Seeds. I stumbled across them, and then I was looking on their site, and I was hook, line, and sinker that I'm going to try this. So let me show you what I got. Okay, I'm going to show you what I got, and then I'm going to tell you what's going on over here with Join Me in the Dirt and Bake a Leg, and Let's Dig at Homestead. Okay, so I decided to order some seeds from them, and they came in yesterday. So I'm quite excited. And this is what I ordered. I ordered some Red Express Early Small Tasty Salad Hearts cabbage. And it says Denali. Let's see if you catch on. If you ever heard somebody mention Denali, it's a very popular channel. This is what it looks like. I ordered this right there. And if you know me, I like Copenhagen Market. I've done an early one before that splits here. So I purchased Early Copenhagen Market Improved Early Round Salad Heads. Keeps well, doesn't split. I picked up that. And hold on to your socks because I'm so excited. So excited. Okay. So I couldn't just pick up one. I had to pick up two because if somebody wants a seed or two, let me know. I picked up the OS Cross Cabbage Hybrid Alaska's Giant. So it's made for Alaska, but you know I have pretty cold temps here. So if you're wondering about this, you obviously cannot save seeds from it. It's a cross. It's a hybrid. And it can grow anywhere from 70 pounds. It was used in a lot of state fairs. So I didn't purchase one, I purchased two. Because I thought to myself, if I could get this cabbage to grow here, I don't even care if it doesn't reach 70 pounds. 40 pounds is still awesomeness. Simple Living Alaska is growing this currently on their channel. It's the only channel I ever heard speak of this cabbage. I heard it once last summer and once this summer, and now that's it. I bought it. That's the company I ordered it from. I did some research. I am going to try. Are you ready? I'll give you the announcement. Hold on. Looks like work is getting ready to get busy. See you again soon. Love you, Marlene. Thank you, honey. Me neither. Sassafras red. Row covers helped me out a lot. Hearts, that looks like a great cabbage. Wait, did she say 70 pounds cabbage? I did. Oh, Lord. We were go seed shopping again. Oh, yeah, I'm a bad influence on you and Indiana Backyard Gardener, but you heard it here first. So let me make the announcement quick, and then I'll go back and catch up. My friend Pam, who is in California, Join Me in the Dirt. A little bit new to YouTube. Please go over and subscribe because we are going to do OS Cross Showdown. Pennsylvania versus California. I'm sending her the seeds. I have seeds. And we're going to see... Oh, wrong one for that one. We are going to see how Pennsylvania can grow the winter, like now, through the winter with this OS Cross cabbage, and she is in California. So that is going to be fun. It'll give us something to do because we became pretty good friends. So I was throwing out some titles, and she said OS Cross Showdown, Pennsylvania versus California. So that is what's going on with me and Pam Lopez, who's now joined me in the dirt. We are going to do it. I did research. It can handle some cold, this cabbage. Now, I don't know if it can handle like some ice, but I'm going to go right in the in-ground bed with this. We're going to plant it. I'm sending hers out on Monday. We are going to put them in I'm putting mine right in the ground. I'm telling you that straight up front. I'm dropping 2 seeds right in, maybe 4 max. And then, we'll see what comes up, what germinates. With it kind of being hot here, it should germinate, so I might just do 2 seeds. So what we're going to do is 2 seeds each, and we're going to follow these cabbages throughout the winter and see how they grow. My temperatures, her temperatures, being that she's in California. She does get some cooler temps like we do, but I don't think that they get snow. So I have to use my imagination to try to see if I can get these suckers to grow for the winter. If it is an epic fail, you will know because we will be bringing you along together. We are tag teaming this cabbage together, my idea. And if it doesn't work, I would physically have to start the seed in like the end of December, January, in order for this to get outside in February. So if you're interested in learning about this OS Cross, the hybrid, you can Google it. You can go watch Simple Living Alaska. I mean, their one is gigantic and they're still not picking it. And they grew it last year. It didn't get very big for them last year, so I don't know what this year is going to weigh, but if it has the right conditions, you can get a 70-pounder. Even on low conditions, I heard you can get 40 pounds. So that's what we have going on here. It's going to be a fun little competition between friends. OS Cross Showdown, Pennsylvania versus California. My idea, that's why it's versus. So, what do you think about that idea? Let's see. Every time we're on live, I'm buying stuff. Laugh out loud. I just placed an order with Victory Seeds and Baker's Creek. Next is Native Seed Research, Happy Bird Seeds, and the Power of Seeds. I just ordered from Little Shop of Seeds. Of course you did. I got nothing for you, mate. Okay, someone post a link to the seed company she mentioned, if possible. Okay, the seed company is bestcoolseeds.com. All these seeds, if you look at the packages, say, made for Alaska. Can you see that? Made for Alaska. And then it says Denali. If you're not familiar with Simple Living Alaska, they spoke about Denali Company quite a bit in the beginning of their YouTube days. So, yeah. Okay, so let me keep reading. Pam says, woohoo, Mel, will blow me out of the dirt. Nuh-uh. No way. Great. I can't wait to see what grows for you this winter. Thank you, Hobby Garden for Health. Oh, I do too. I love broccoli and cabbage and sprouts and a few other greens, but kale is a yuck for Paul. I haven't met any veg I won't eat. Same here. Our kale does so well. Our cabbages not so much. I had so many cabbages. Sassafras, red, and everyone else. This is where my brain went. You saw I did a harvest on cabbage, then I did another harvest on cabbage. Okay. But could you imagine? So let's just say, hypothetically, it doesn't grow to 70 pounds, but it grows to 40, and you plant 5. 5 times 40, do the math. I sound like my video, because that's what I said in my video. You might not have to grow as many cabbages if this works out. I love asparagus, Paul. Let's see. Jaloba, our favorite summer green. I sprinkled cornmeal on cabbage to kill the worms. I didn't have any worms on my cabbage this year. Alaska grow season is bizarre. 23 hours of sunlight is hardcore. Yes, it is, sassafras. I never eaten a par yet. Let's see. I'll have to try that. If I ever try it again. 5 times 40 equals 200. Laugh out loud. Well, duh, I figured I have smart people in here. So could you imagine? Plant 5 of these seeds. You get 40 pounds of cabbage. Sorry, 5 seeds, 40 pounds each, will have 200 pounds of cabbage. So, let's see. Nice, I will have to keep that in mind. Let me read. Okay. So, yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm excited. I don't know what else you all think, but I asked her if she wanted to do it, and she said sure. So, you know, if anyone else is in like my type of zone and maybe you want to join in, let me know. I have a few I can spare. So, again, it is made for Alaska, satisfaction guarantee. It says on the envelope. They're packaged for 2022. And it is bestcoolseeds.com. And let me find my invoice again. Let's see. Let me see. Boone says, Melody, I'm hurting. I have to go to bed. 6 a.m. Oh, yeah, they have school tomorrow. Bleak. Oh, I feel your pain. Have a great week, everyone. Be safe, be happy. Grow on. Boone, I love you. Paul, what's her numbers at? Garden State Gardener, put laugh out loud. Okay, so what's the laugh out loud for, Mr. Garden State Gardener? Did I miss it? Do you think we're not trying to grow this cabbage? I thought about putting my grow tent out back, but the only place I'm allowed to have, I would be able to keep a path shoveled to get to because my back and my balance can't shovel. That is true. Pounds, baby. Pounds, says Garden State Gardener. Oh, okay. I missed that. Yeah, that's a lot of cabbage. 40 pounds. Yeah, that would be if each cabbage doesn't reach its peak, which if you look on Google and you even look at the images, they're used in like state fairs. People win ribbons and everything. I think their biggest so far that I saw, it says it can reach 70 pounds. I think one of the lowest was 40 pounds. So I was just trying to do like a rough estimate. If you plant 5 and all 5 come up and they all end up being 40 pounds, 200 pounds of cabbage. Plus, I like to be different. I like to I was going to add it in the title about our little grow off, I guess you could call it. The OS Cross Showdown between Pennsylvania and California. I don't know if Mr. Joe, his foot's better. He kind of has climate like mine. He's in Jersey. I don't know if he's up for growing anything these days, but more than welcome if he wants to join in. We could do Pennsylvania versus California and New Jersey. But I'm super excited. So that's the only bad thing that I did was I ordered seeds, and honestly, I got them in 3 days. So I wanted to break this down for y'all. Cabbage Early Copenhagen Market. The price was only $1.99. I only got 1 pack. The Cabbage Red Express, I got 1 pack at $1.99. And the Cabbage OS Cross Hybrid, number 132, I got 2 of them. That came out to $3.49. My total was $10.96. And then with shipping, it was $3.98, which the grand total was $14.94. So this company, from what I'm understanding, a lot of their seeds are made for people in Alaska. So it's called bestcoolseeds.com. Right there, I hope that you can see that. bestcoolseeds.com. I just took my chance and stumbled across this. And the shipping was first class package. I didn't pay anything extra for that. Well, I paid $3.98. I initially thought that was tax, but that's just regular standard. And I got it in 3 days. And, yeah. But it's saying that they are Scottsville, MI. Is that Michigan? Where MI Gardner is? It's 49454, United States. But it's bestcoolseeds@yahoo.com is their email. You can follow them on Facebook at bestcoolseeds.com. So, yeah, I haven't heard much about this seed company other than on Simple living Alaska, and the cabbage. I had to have that in my life. So worst case scenario, we have fun trying to grow my crazy cabbage. It'd be something fun to do over here for the winter. And that's to do the OS cross. And then the worst case scenario, it doesn't work out. And I have to plant this right after Christmas to give it time to come up because it has to go out early. This has, it says an 80 to 90 day maturity. But I did read some information where it could take almost like 100 days, 110 days. So I'm excited, and I'm excited that Pam's willing to do it. So I wanted to, you know, tell you that. Let's see. Catch up. Hearts to all. Love you, Boone. Thanks for mentioning best cool seeds. I haven't seen subarctic tomatoes for years. Yep, I just stumbled across them, Suzanne. Let's see. Pound Baby Pound was my reference. I know, I was like a little bit late there. I had a da-da-da-da moment. There are many early cool tolerant tomato types. Pam says, I'm here, but I'm picking corn, but I'm listening. Okay, darling, love you. Red Silo Homestead. Okay, Melody, we're in. Just ordered the seeds. Wait, what? I would have... Oh my gosh, you guys. I could have sent you, you know, a seed or 2 or 3 in one of your little envelopes. You just ordered them. You're in. Okay. I'm going to be brain dead. What's the state that you're in? So yeah, if anybody wants to join it, I mean, we're doing it in winter time. What's the worst case scenario? We'll all re-pick up again, and we'll start our seeds after Christmas so that we can get them out in time because they take some time to grow. But that's exciting. So Red Silo Homes that says, okay, Melody, we're in. Just ordered the seeds and going to try and grow these in a very large container over on KY Grow Lab. Awesomeness. Okay. Hold on. I Grow Labs. So I know that I make sure I mention the right channels. And what state is it that you're in again? Hold on. Hold on. Wait, does it say? No, it doesn't say on this postage. All right, well, let me know what state you're in so I can write it down. Because now you will be included, and that is awesome. Voon's still at 998, Melody, but a few people said they subbed to her tonight. Yes, everyone that watches this back or is in here now. Mr. Joe at Garden State Gardener helped Voon out last week. And she was at 1,000 subscribers. And then she hasn't been. So she's at like 998. She was 996 earlier. She's at 998. So please make sure that you are subscribed. If you watch this back, please subscribe. Awesome, awesome person. Great moderator. My friend since I started YouTube. And let's get her there and let it stick. Okay? I have to shock all my big spotted horse corn. Oh, you do? What's Voon's channel? It's Voon Child. The link is right there. Thank you, Paul. You're quick. Thanks, sub. Awesome Hobby Garden for help. Thank you so much. Like the competition, but not growing anything this fall. Winter yard cleanup is going to take forever and have to get rid of the rodents and animals back there. Yeah, I know. I've been dealing with animals myself. I've gotten a skunk, groundhog, and yesterday's was a juvenile. Trying to think of the name of this. It was a juvenile because it wasn't a baby. It wasn't an adult. Possum. And I went and told my roommate who's been releasing the animals into the woods. And yesterday when I said I knew something was in that cage, he's like, I'll deal with it in a little bit. And he didn't. And the poor thing died. And so mad, so ticked because it's a nocturnal animal. And it was in the light and the sun. So my friend came over to go release it in the woods. And that's how we realized it passed away. So I had to rip my roommate a new butt because It's one thing if the animals are going to come in here to try to destroy my garden, but he was getting wildlife here before I had a garden. It's just a matter of, I don't know, one of his friends told him that he can't release it into the wild until like 6 o'clock at night. And I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. So I feel really bad about that little juvenile possum that wasn't the object here. I'm not about killing any wildlife. I'm about relocating it somewhere else. So that made me really sad and very mad at my roommate yesterday. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Joe. I've had a lot of that going on this entire season. Garden, yes, mine is a mess. I hope to plant in 2 small raised beds. I have a lot of things that are growing for fall. Stay tuned, my videos are behind. Melody, maybe if I had those seeds in for Alaska back in June, maybe more of my garden would have survived the 2 weeks of cold weather in June that we had. Cosmiquati, if you want to join, let me know. Let me know. I did get 2 packs. You know, I can share. If anyone wants to do the OS Cross Showdown, just let me know. Send me an email. Let me know that you're in, and also let me know what state. Let me know what state that you're in, so you'll see this video where it's talking about, you know, like doing a like mail call on the seeds and possibly doing something like a competition. And then me and Pam talked about it. That's what I came up with, and I thought that would be fun, you know. And if I end up having room, because now my green beans are all in and the beans are starting, cross your fingers that I actually get to harvest beans after them being demolished by the Mexican bean beetle. Both the 2 front beds are full if I get all the beans picked before my first frost. So my idea was to put 2 in the front bed. If they're not in the front bed, they'll be in that in-ground bed. Remember to watch some videos and give her a thumbs up and remark for it to stick. That's a good point that Paul's making. If you're going to subscribe over at Boonchild's page, make sure, this is what I always do. I watch 3 videos, I comment on 3 videos, and I give it 3 thumbs up. And then it will stick. But good point. We're looking at 56 days until the first expected frost here. Curious to see how those cabbages do. Kentucky Zone 6B. Okay, so hold on. OS Cross Showdown, Pennsylvania versus California. And so far, Kentucky. And you're going to be doing it under the KY Grow Lab. 6B. Let me write that. 6B for Grow Zone. I have to get Pam's Grow Zone. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be an awesome channel. You guys should subscribe to it. Absolutely. Awesome, awesome people. James Gripe. Am I saying that right? Hi, happy Sunday. Saying thumbs up. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, she's at $9.99. Please, folks. Let's do this. One person. Yep, she was at 1,017 last week and went down. James Grape is saying 1K. That will be a fun experiment. The light and temps is what it's all about. Yep, ability to grow a huge vegetable, 18 hours plus daylight schedule, like how people grow certain plants indoors. Yep. Boone is at 1K now, Melody. Yes. Oh, I feel like texting her right now. Yes. Come on, everybody. Make sure you watch a couple of the videos to make it stick. I wanted her to originally go 1K on my channel because I've known her like forever. And that's my girly girl. Love her to pieces. But make sure you watch 2 to 3 videos. Leave a comment. Give it a thumbs up. Turn the notification bell on so that your subscription to Boonchild's channel stays 1K. Congratulations, Boone. Oh, that's awesomeness. Hail and greetings, Melody of Bake Alive. Nice to see you tonight. I hope you are well, as are all in the chat. Hi, Ragnarok Prepper. I don't know what you heard or what you didn't hear, but I came up with this little challenge of doing the OS Cross Showdown, which initially started me, Pennsylvania versus California, and now we have Kentucky in the house. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the OS Cross cabbage. Look it up. It's cold, tolerant, huge. It could be 70 pounds. I think your lowest, 40 is what I read so far. So I just thought something fun to do in the wintertime. Let me see. The possum probably died from dehydration rather than being in daylight. I know. I'm highly disturbed. That after my friend left, I started to cry, but he could have covered the cage to keep the light out. Yep, we did that with a skunk and everything was fine. I know, I was so sad, Mel. I know. I'm not about that, folks. Obviously I'm going to be sharing my garden, but when he got back here, and I was like, where were you? He said the dollar store. I was like, are you kidding me? So it wasn't real pretty here yesterday, to be quite honest, because I also had to defend myself, the garden, and two of my friends, and that was just a lazy move on his part and completely unacceptable, and I made that perfectly clear. So it's not going to happen again. He can listen to his dumb friend all he wants, but here in the township we have animal people that you can call. They won't personally come out and pick up an animal unless it has rabies, but there's no such thing of like you can't relocate it from off of your property. But his friend told him, oh, go later if you're going to do stuff like that. And that's how mishaps like that happens. And I don't like that. I'm not about that life. So I don't really want to talk about it because I'll get ticked again. Because it makes me sad. But welcome in, Ragnarok. Well, you all have a beautiful week and get those fall gardens in. Much love from the cornland. Yes, have fun harvesting and all that. Shucking it. Sassafras Red. I will be looking up the information you gave at the beginning of the live for anyone that suffers respiratory type of things. I'm definitely going to look that up. Thank you for coming in, and I hope that you have a fantastic week coming up, and hopefully we'll see you next Sunday, my friend. So stay safe. Let's see, and yes, no, Paul. Yep, 1K now. Thank you, Pasmaquati. Congratulations to Voon is right. Congratulations, Voon. Everybody's saying congratulations. People remember to check your favorite channel still. Have the notifications on by re-clicking the bell so it stays on. Hobby Garden for Health. Good night, all. She says, good night. Thank you for coming. Hopefully we'll see you here again next Sunday. And like Paul said, when you decide to do a channel, let us know because we'll be dropping your link. But thank you for coming and have a very safe week. Okay. Hey, Melanie, I'll need to go over making sauerkraut again. 70 pounds of cabbage would be huge and a lot of kraut. I know. But worst case scenario, like I said, if it doesn't work out for us in the winter, we're redoing this. We're all going to plant our seeds December so that what I read, you can get them out like early February. Like harden them off outside in the cold. Bring it in, cold, bring it in. You know that routine. And then out it goes. Believe it or not, it does say February. So it'd be February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 7, 8 months. That's craziness. Could you imagine if I left it stay in for 7, 8 months? Gotta get a 70 pounder. So that's also going to be fun to do it that way too. So this is going to just turn into something a little fun for us to do in the winter and stay connected. And then whoever wants to join it, let me know. And then we'll keep track of how that's going. But we'll also start our seeds at the end of December, January at the latest. I'm actually going to do mine December. Like it says when I Googled it, I think it said that. So I'm going to start mine December so that they're ready to be out in the ground in February with mulch around it. Yep. I'm ready for this one because, yes, red silo. That would be a lot of kraut. You are not even kidding. But good night, Hobby Garden. Yes, Melody terrorizes the streams at the same time every Sunday. Kiss my butt. And Pam said she's 9B. So that's where, in California, she's 9B. So if you want to announce this type of challenge on your channel, do a video, I encourage that. Just include the other channels and their grow zone. Like me, I'm grow zone 7B. Pam at Join Me in the Dirt is 9B. Grow Lab is 6B in Kentucky. I'll definitely have to look up this one. Never heard of it before. Oh, look it up. Ragnarok, let me know. You know I would. I would, Mel. I know, and you acted like I was so far behind. You're a pain in my butt sometimes, Paul Honeyman, but I love you, my friend. Paul, you could only wish, my friend. Ring-a-ding-ding. Calling for Paul Honeyman, who wishes. I love him. So yes, I'll hold them up again since Ragnarok just got on. I should be so lucky. Hey, maybe you and me both would be so lucky. This is what it looks like, Ragnarok. This is the package. It is OS Cross Cabbage. It says Denali on it. It's a hybrid exhibition head. And it is from, oh boy, let me not screw up that part. It is from Best Cool Seeds. Alaska's Giant Cabbage. Right there. Google it. Get some information on it. And are you Grow Zone 7B2 like me? Or is your Grow Zone slightly different in Pittsburgh? It's been a hot minute since I've been up there. 15 thumbs up, y'all. And a half an hour to spare. How do you like me now, Paul? Booyah. So yeah, folks, I've been a busy bee. There's the garlic. Now I'm going to ferment some garlic, but I don't know if I'm fermenting it in honey. I have to do research on that. Be careful with them exhibition head smell. They get out of control there, fella. I'm ready. I'm ready for it, Paul. Okay, so all the garlic that I did, now I'm going to ferment some. Because now I have 10 more pounds, but this is preserved in oil. That video will be out this week. The oil, I didn't do a video on the oil. I just told you about the oil inside the garlic confit video, which will probably be Tuesday. And yeah, I'm just behind on videos of preserving and, you know, harvest that I've been doing. You know, lots of... Who have I missed? Oh, Joe Serrano. I always remember this pepper because of Joe. Joe Serrano, the Serrano pepper. How do you like me now? And yeah, I love these bad boys. They're great. Poblano, I think, but I have so many cayenne peppers. Crazy. Picking eggplants still. It's covered in there with peppers. Things on the dehydrator. Weird squashes that I don't know about, but interesting and cool. And what else? Yeah, I have lots of zucchini to do. I was up early this morning and I'm trying to look up, what is it? The zucchini squash, I think it is. No, zucchini relish, I think I saw this morning. So I really got to get moving on all these squashes that I have, that I just have mounds of them over here. And yet my ones for fall are up. Well, I don't have mounds. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8, 9. All right, I have like 12, probably 2 in the kitchen, so 15. Zucchinis to deal with. Nope, 16. Oops, 16. And a 17. Because this one here, I'm not touching this. I'm getting the seeds out of this, grilling zucchini and saving this. Just like ready for me to do that now. Seed save. Because I thought it was very interesting. And yeah, so just lots of crap everywhere. Lots of stuff to do. And it's hard to preserve things during the day here. It's nuts. And I feel like I work overtime. A baby spaghetti squash fell off the vine. So let me tell you about that too. And yeah, so... lots going on out in the garden. I feel like I have a lot going for fall because when I did my video of the fall seeds, I already planted them. Like I posted my video August the 1st, my plants were already up. So lots of beets. My beans are already coming. They're in, but they're kind of small right now. Maybe by tomorrow they'll be like, I'll have to start picking. At least I hope. 2 beds of beans, a whole bed of beets that are space-time wise differently, more mature seeds for fall. Swiss chard all the colors, different cabbages, some more zucchini, squash, All my peppers, I have to do a really big harvest on peppers. It's going to be like insane. I ripped out half of the bed that had tomatoes in it because I'm just over it. Bite marks, leaving tomatoes everywhere, you know. I'm not trying to have animals die on my watch. And now my back bed of tomatoes, I have to go check for any more tomatoes. I have my salsa video that I'm late planning on the Come Salsa With Me, is thanking everyone for joining, given the deadline date of September the 1st. And then I mentioned Joe from Garden State Gardener, that maybe he'd be willing to help me go through the videos, and then we'll announce the winner. So my salsa video, I watched Danny Days with her and her daughter. That was cute. And just a great big thank you to everyone that did the Come Salsa With Me challenge. I think that's going to be a permanent fixture over here. Mine did really good. I got all mine out of the same pot. My bunch of onions I got out of that. I got my jalapenos and my green peppers, and I got more tomatoes out of my Come Salsa With Me garden than actually out of the bed because of all the animal problem and, you know, lack of rain situation. But love the salsa garden. Definitely going to make that a permanent here on the channel as long as people enjoyed it. And everyone that participated will receive seeds from me. That would be jalapeno, 2 jalapeno seeds, surprise tomato seed, cilantro, a bunch of onions, and what am I missing? A green pepper seed. So it's like 5 different things. Every person that joined will get that from me, so that you have your seeds in advance so you could start it inside the house to be able to get a jump start to get it out when it's time to put out. So thank you again for everyone joining or who joined that. I'm on the border of 5B, 6A. My friend, you could join this. Let me know. Let me know. Let me see. So I'm 7B, she's 9B, and they're 6B, and you are borderline 5B, 6A. That would be good. That garlic oil would be great for frying with a steak. Actually, people have said that about the oil, you know, and I don't want to be wasteful, Paul. But I also looked at it like you want to do some home fries. Like I did a frying pan literally for dinner at like, I don't know, maybe 8 o'clock at night. I just grated some potatoes and I just did some home fries. That oil would have been excellent in it with the garlic, you know. So yeah, I'm into like the powders this year. You know, like I said, I'm working on the sweet red pepper powder. Again, still trying to think of the channel because I wasn't thinking about it the whole time. Pam's in here. Pam, what's the channel I tell you? It's very close to Whipperpool Hollard. The Hollards. Is that it? They're the ones that talk about the sweet peppers. If you dry them, how great it is in the wintertime. So I'm trying it. Like I said, I got sauce done. We'll see how many more tomatoes I have because my other tomatoes I picked are from out of my salsa garden. I'm going to be putting my video out about the September the 1st deadline and putting my fresh eating salsa video out there. So lots of videos coming up. Yep, or even beef mince for, oh, bolognese. Oh, please, I'm so hungry, Paul. Melody, you can count out zucchini up in sticks and dehydrate them. I thought about that, but I'm not sure. Pasmaquadi, I'm going to email you. Was that the only video done so far? Come salsa with me? What do you mean? From me? I didn't even post mine yet. I'm late. So, as a matter of fact, tomorrow will be the chickens. Tuesday will be my Come Salsa video stating the September the 1st deadline. You know what? I'll make it September the 10th deadline. September the 10th deadline for the Come Salsa with me. You know, getting your video or you making salsa out there. And then that challenge will be done. And yeah, so I will post that on Tuesday. And then Wednesday will be the garlic confit. How you preserve it. And I think I forgot to say you can also freeze it, but leave some headspace at the top. But your garlic has to stay submerged under the oil. And then I will be bringing you along, I guess, with this new adventure of sourdough that's all bubbly and stinky. And preservation videos from Every little bit counts challenge. I think that's it. Um, I'm just late on everything because it's just been so chaotic here. So chaotic. And I'm super duper thankful for my mail, Red Silo Homestead. Yes, for videos of those who entered. I saw Danny Days Ahead one so far. No, there's other ones. Type it in. I was in hers with you, remember, Joe? There is the one that I told you about that did their salsa. And I saw Miss Andale's, but no, all you have to do, well, how I found it was just, I just did the hashtag come salsa with me, and you can see everyone's, including Ragnarok's daughters, which they did a phenomenal job. Marlene, everybody did theirs right out of the same basket. But I do appreciate people like Miss Andale, who said, you know, she would just have to go to a different spot, but she would still make salsa. You know, so I do appreciate Miss Andale for contributing and being in the competition this year. Some things didn't work out for certain people. I don't know. Everything in mine grew in the one thing, and I absolutely thought it was glorious until, you know, it started getting just beat up from no rain here, you know. But it was a very fun challenge. Okay, we'll find it. Yeah, they're all on there. And then I just said that me and Mr. Joe, I'm going to ask Mr. Joe if he will help me out to go over all the videos to make sure everybody followed the directions. And we'll get together and then we'll pick the winner. And the winner is going to win 5 packs of seeds from Mr. Joe, which was ever so generous of him to do that. So yeah, that's going to be wrapping up the Come Salsa with me is going to be September the 10th. So if you need to do, which I'm going to write that down, September the 10th. And that's my fault because it was going to be September the 1st. But with the holiday weekend and me not even having the video out yet, that video will be posted on Tuesday. But a great big thank you for anyone that did the Come Salsa with me challenge. Super easy. Plan everything in all together. Same container, tote, box, whatever you want to do. And then just make a little bit of salsa for fresh eating. So yeah, I thought it was fun. And like I said, everyone will get seeds that participated. Even if you don't win the grand prize, you're all winners to me, and everyone will get seeds. So that is that. And we have a little bit more time to go. September 10th, my birthday. Yes, Indiana Backyard Gardener. That is when will be the last day for the Come Salsa with me. And I guess an early happy birthday, girl. Early happy birthday to Indiana Backyard Gardener. So if you're ever around on a Friday night, once things start simmering down, go over to her Feel Good Fridays. Check it out. You had to name the title from the movie. That was fun. And then somebody that was in there just kept making midget jokes. It was literally hilarious. But I was the one that was saying, y'all are wrong. Y'all need Jesus in your life. But funny, you know. It was a good time. So yeah. And if you got the title right, she offered you seeds. So that was fun. And then I emailed her this morning because she wants a reminder of like what she won. So besides the seeds, like winning the seeds, it's just like I need to chill on Friday nights after running so much all week long that, you know, you can say what's your feel good Friday, what's, you know, something that made you feel good that maybe happened that week or that weekend. So it's good. It's a good little place to hang out. A good place to say, like I think Suzanne said she finally has her first pumpkin. We were like, yay, congratulations, Suzanne. You know, so just good times. Midget jokes. Well, someone's seen me in the shower laugh out loud, says Paul. Paul, you would have fit in perfectly over there on Friday night. I tell you what was the guy, Adrian? It's one of her subscribers. I forget his name, but he also gave me his white eggplants, which was ever so nice. At Paul Honeyman with the bruised bollocks. Yep. Red Silo Homestead. You should stop over sometime on a Friday. Adrian, what time is it again? Because we're different time zones. I think I catch it at 9. 9 for me in Pennsylvania. When do you go on, Indiana? 8 o'clock, right? We'll wait for her to write it. Feel Good Fridays, I'm going to guess. and say, I think 7 Central, CST. Okay, so 7. And it's every other week, Indiana, or are you back to doing it every Friday? Yeah, she rewrote it out, 7 Central, but it's good time. You'll see familiar people over there. You'll meet some new people. I don't know the gentleman's name that gave me his white eggplant, but he was rolling with the midget jokes every other Friday. There you go. So she does the Feel Good Friday every other Friday at 7 Central. So remember to go over and check my girl out. Whenever I have some serious gardening questions, like we have each other's phone number, that's what I was doing to her, like, what is this? What bug is this? And then I just stopped. I just stopped bugging her altogether because the bugs just got so out of hand. I'm just going to wait until she sees my Brussels sprouts video to tell me what kind of beetle that is, because, and then the animal that's coming in is stripping it from all of its leaves. So it's all different types of wildlife that's getting in here. There's a big groundhog across the street that lives over there. And, you know, I'm pretty sure that's the last one we got to catch. But now I'm kind of scared to even put a trap out there because of what happens with yesterday's incident. Y'all know me. I keep things real over here. And that just really bothered me. And I guess he didn't care too much. Let's see. What bug is this? She asked. And the reply is... It is called a melody. Oh, you're so funny. Yeah, but I'm like a ladybug. I almost bought that bikini for this summer. I wanted it. It was a ladybug bikini. So anybody going to do anything good for Labor Day? Because I'm not. I might try to call up my sons and actually see if they pick up the phone and do... I didn't even barbecue this entire summer. I didn't have a summer. I was fighting bugs and animals in the garden all summer long. And dealing with heat and dealing with my roommate and his dog and just so much, that I feel like it's going to be like a vacation for me coming up. But I do want to barbecue for Labor Day weekend. I do want to relax in my hammock at least once, which will end up happening sometime this week. And I may end up just running around in a bikini and catching some last bit of sun for some vitamin D before we go into fall, to cooler, you know, days and nights. It all depends, because last year was different. We all didn't get, well, I didn't get my frost till later, and I was still picking peppers and tomatoes like the 1st of November. So we'll see what happens, but I feel like I want the last tomato bed, I want it ripped out. I don't want to deal with any more animals. I don't want to ever plant my tomatoes in the back again. I understand, you know, me putting them towards the front takes away from the whole garden, but having them in the back leaves for too many critters to get in. And I also need a piece of hardware cloth, and I don't think he said he has any left, from the chicken coop build to go at the bottom of the side fencing, because that's where the animals are getting in at. But you're funny though, Paul. Cool. I'll add it to the calendar, 8 p.m. Eastern, right? Wait, it's 7 Central. She's 7 Central, so whatever that is for your time. May have to duck out around 8:30 for chickens, but we'll be there. Oh, good, because I'll get to see my friends there. Big Tiny Outdoors gave his seats, and he was the one, I think, that was making the midget jokes over there. Hilarious. We are going to Sandusky, Ohio, to Cedar Point. Oh, that'll be fun. Labor Day can kiss my butt, says Paul. Funny, I usually barbecue a lot. I only grilled a handful of times. I didn't grill at all. For who? My roommate? No. But yeah, I'm definitely going to grill. And I'm going to just enjoy myself for Labor Day weekend, whatever that may entail. I'm going to make that perfectly clear. So leave me alone. Don't bother me on Labor Day. If I cook, I'll be nice, I'll feed you, but hopefully I can get the boys to come over, because I want to do a little R&R this week. And, well, I won't be able to do that this week. I'll be having some late ones, I'm sure, processing, preserving something. And lots to still harvest out of the garden, but I want to make it an absolute point to do nothing gardening related for Labor Day weekend and just kick it, relax. I don't need to go anywhere. you know. I just want to relax. Something I don't know how to do sometimes. That thumbs up, she says. We don't celebrate a Labor Day. I know, Paul, over the pond. Nope, I said my ass, not my butt. He wanted me to say a bad word, folks. Indiana backyard gardener laughing on you encourage them to be bad. No, Paul's a lot of fun. So that's pretty much it, everyone. Apparently the kids are starting school tomorrow. That's so early. So good luck to the moms and getting all the kiddos, I guess, off to school. Or if you're homeschooling, lots of luck with that. I'm glad my kids are grown. Because if they weren't grown, I'd be homeschooling for sure. For sure. But good luck to a lot of the kiddos that are starting school tomorrow. I think that's ridiculous and it's super early. Here in Pennsylvania, like when I got married 9/9/94. That was the first day of school for my daughter. Obviously, she missed the first day of school because Mama got married. But usually the kids always went back the day after Labor Day. They go back early, and then we don't get a lot of snow here, so they don't have snow days, and they keep them in school till like June 15th or June 17th. It's craziness. These poorest kids today. But anyhow, I felt out much better now. I know you like when I'm fresh. We gave the garden over to the chickens. They're helping us clear it, eat bugs, and scratch it before putting it to bed for winter. I know, but I'm trying to figure out, like, what I can quickly make, maybe from chicken wire. I don't know if you can give me any ideas. Email me. Y'all are awesome. I'm thinking something affordable, a way that I can put 2 chickens in the bed at a time. Like whether it's sort of goes like, like that with a back. And then we have to put some type of door on it, I guess. But my roommate's barely moving, folks. So I'm going to have to figure out what I can come up with that can keep my chickens on the bed so I can start putting them to work. And then they'll go in, I'll bring out 2 more chickens. I had 2 chickens try to escape, and I got a chicken being a bully in there. And, but I still love them though because they're so stinking cute. But one of my Wyandottes is a real, somebody had wrote me when I first said I was getting silver laced Wyandottes. They literally said they're one Wyandotte. BITCH, excuse me. And I was like, oh, I was told they have good dispositions. I think I have one of those little witchy ones. She keeps not letting 2 of the New Hampshire Reds in the coop. She just doesn't, you know. Then one will go up and then they're beating each other up. But I guess it's the pecking order. And until she actually causes some type of physical harm, it's not that serious because she's not doing any of that. She's just doing the pecking order. So it looks like 2 of my New Hampshire Reds are on the bottom of the list. So, but they are cute. They're spoiled, and I'm trying to get them ready for winter. I have to get their scratch, and I'm going to put my chickens to work and let them get out once the garden, you know, is done. I want them to get enough exercise. The dogs will be kept in the house at all times while the birds are outside. My other concern why they're free ranging is because I did try to purchase a book, but I couldn't find it, like an A to Z Everything Chickens, is how old do they have to be to clip their wings, and how many wings, like how many do you go in? I know it's in on an angle. Some people say do 1 wing, some say do both. I need to do more research for that because my chickens are starting to fly up. One actually flew out of the actual coop at bedtime. And I got scared because my dogs were out. Well, his dog was out. My dogs were out. None of them were paying attention. And I told my roommate, get it. So he grabbed her and got her back in. But she also escaped out of the run. As soon as I opened the door, she was like, right out. You know, so I still think they're stinking cute though. Mine went back on the 17th. Wow. It can kick my ass, but I'll bite your butt. Oh my gosh. Oh, look who it is. Fuzz. Hey. I wonder, will we have a repeat of 9/11 this September? Oh no. Hi to you too. I hope not. That's freaky. Last time Fuzz came in, he mentioned something else about something bad going on. I hope not. He's saying, I wonder, will we have a repeat of 9/11 this September? Oh my gosh, right? Indiana Backyard Gardener said, what? Hell has a special place for terrorists. That's right, Paul. All them virgins are virgins for a reason. Laugh out loud. They are. Mm-hmm. Paul, if so, why are congressmen still walking around? Ooh, that's a whole other conversation. Y'all can have that with Paul. Stop feeding your roommate until you start solving with the food. Well, that was one of the stipulations, which is fine. Well, when I got here, he had no food. I mean, like, we get along. We're just having small little increments of things, nothing real major. Well, yesterday's thing was something major, but so me was, because when I got here, he had no food, and he asked me to move in, and I said, why? What do you want? And he goes, just do a little food. Why do all the food? And I do the oil heat, and y'all know the prices of oil these days, but I do 10 times more of what I just named. And he's good about it. If I don't feel like cooking, he'll order Chinese food. That's what we had tonight. It's like, we'll have this quick, like, spat. I'll put him in his place, and then 20 minutes later, we're fine. Part of me doesn't like that. You know, like, he starts on me out of the blue, and I just defend myself. What are you going to do? But it's also because he's out of work, and that's what he's blaming it on. He's out of work, and he's depressed. And I said, don't use it as an excuse to take it out on me, because I'm not dealing with it. I do enough. Everything. And my friends come here and help too. So be respectful, you know? So I'm not talking poop on him. Love my roommate. It's just yesterday's incident could have been completely avoided. I just don't do lazy. Really, that's what that is. Yeah, I hear that's a good one, Indiana Backyard Gardener. I agree. No politics, please. ... I'm allergic. I agree. Not here anyway. Let's see. Red Silo says, measure out a bed and build a cage out of wood with welded wire for the sides and a solid covered tarp. Same size so it can be moved from bed to bed. That's interesting. I'm going to show that to my roommate because if he could do a chicken coop, maybe he can do this. But he has to get crack-a-lackin' to do it because I'm going to be getting ready to put the chickens to work, you know. I have the chickens for a reason. Eggs, they're also possible meat birds if we're starving to death, but I don't foresee that happening. I have every freezer full here. And I'm trying to learn, you know, as I go along, how to preserve, by pressure canning, I should say. But yeah, I want to make sure nothing gets my chickens because there was a hawk that was here last week and it was just hanging out. And I looked at my roommate and I said, if my chickens were out, this would be a big problem right now. And he said, yeah, it would be. So I did explain to him somewhat of the idea, what I had in mind for the bed. It's an 8x10, 4x... Geez, I'm trying to think of the size of my bed. 4x8, I think, is my bed. So that shouldn't be too bad or too expensive to build. But that's a great idea. Thank you. And I will let him see that. You may be able to construct something from steel remesh panels. I was thinking that too. Eventually, Fuzz. Wing clipping. When you look at the wing, you'll see two sets. One layered over the other. You can cut the wings with scissors, but don't go beyond that overlap and you'll be fine. Flight feathers. That is what I heard, but I'm not going to say I'm not nervous. I'm nervous about that because they're flying. And I'm like, uh-oh. Because Karen back there who kept saying, I don't want chickens, I don't want chickens. Okay, you're not getting chickens, but I am. And when that chicken flew out of the coop at bedtime, I was like, nervous beyond words. More so because, listen, I'm not naive at all. My roommate looks at his dog as a child and how she would never help herself to vegetables. She would never do this, that, or the third, but then she does, which is normal. I had to explain that, you know. I don't trust my Yorkie at all. I would never sit there and say my dog would never kill a chicken. How can we say that? We don't know, so I'm taking no chances. And I said that to Jimmy. The dogs will not be permitted outside when the chickens are free ranging or, you know, in the thing. Now my Coco's really good about the chickens and trims over the chickens. Sophie could care less about the chickens, but Coco the last 2 times has barked. They were fighting themselves a little bit, squabbling, and she quick like, "Arr!" Barked in the thing, and I correct her and I said, no, you know, but I don't trust my little Yorkie that's 7 pounds or his 70-pound dog. So, I want to keep them safe, but yeah. So that's what I'm up against, is to get their wings clipped and to put something on the bed so that they can work for their food and help me get rid of these bugs. So yeah, I might get a little scared and have to like reach out to make sure that I do it right. Flight feathers. Okay, Fuzz, good seeing you. What? He says, can't stay, must get up early to milk the chickens later. Chickens get milked? Yes, Mel, I said. Pigs as in bacon. You know how most of them like goats on their hills? Yep. Hi, Hooga. Love you, Hooga. Dixieland Homestead. Hey, Mel, sorry I'm late. That's okay. You can always go back and rewatch. It was a good live. And, yeah. Leave a comment down below if you're interested in something I mentioned about the OS cross cabbage. What else do I need to tell people that are coming in? Yeah, you just might have to go back and rewatch. And if you subscribed to Voon last week, it didn't stick, go over and watch 3 videos, leave a comment, and make sure it sticks. Because she finally got to 1,000 on my end tonight. So yeah, Melody, be careful with the Yorkie. The Hulk will snatch them up. Yep, I put mine right in, Posmaquoddy, absolutely. Dixieland Homestead. Listen, y'all know who you are. Indiana Backyard Gardener. Hooga, I love you. Paul, you know how I feel about you. You're like my side man, even though I don't have a man. Let me see where I was. Red Silo. Thank you for the mail call. Awesome. Stay tuned for that video as well. And I also wanted to share that tonight. Remember, everybody, Red Silo Homestead also has KY Grow Lab. Go check them out. But my moderator is over the pond in England, so it's getting very late there, and I am 2 minutes past my time. I love you all. Thank you all for coming in. Stay tuned for videos. The Come Salsa With Me challenge will be up September the 10th. Submit your videos, and just stay tuned to lots of videos coming up. And yeah, I love you all. Awesome. Glad you got some. Yes. So anybody that missed it, please go back and rewatch it. I greatly do appreciate it. Leave a thumbs up. Vandal Alana, I see you. I love you, my friend, with the heart. I love you, Vandal. Thank you, Paul. You stay safe this week. Labor Day weekend up in the air. I'm pretty sure I will be live on Sunday. If something changes, I'll have it on my community page, okay? So, Suzanne, love you too. Have a great, safe week. Red Silo, awesome live. Hope everyone has a great week ahead. Stay safe over there, Paul Honeyman. And on that note, I agree. And a great big congratulations to Boone. Hopefully it sticks this time. And I am super excited. Go Steelers. Even though it's pre-games that are go on. They're beating the Steelers here. Yay, go Steelers. Love yous all. Stay safe. Stay extra safe with Labor Day weekend in case I don't see you from now to then. Love you all. I will see you throughout the week. And I will see you next weekend. Like I said, if something changes with a live, it will be on my community page. But love you all. I'm going to go eat something. Stay blessed. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.